Alright, hello everybody there in YouTube land. This is Lawbench 191. Excuse my shaking of the camera, giving you an update on our model train club here at the Grand Strand Model Railroad Club here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Here at the Myrtle Beach Mall, formerly the Colonial or Briarcliff Mall. And this is March 4th, a Sunday of 2012. And I'm here to give you an update. Our yard staging area is now operational. We're able to bring trains in and out. All the switches are put in and operating. We have a number of Digitrax outlets here, so people can set up their trains and go from there. Of course, our box there and our programming track. There'll be a section of this right here will be our programming track. I'll scan down and let you see. We're working on getting scenery together now. We've got a lot of buildings up here in storage, some bridges. Got the old bridge from the, if any of you may have seen some videos of that wooden bridge. We're going to probably find a use for it. Some other things there. These are work areas here for the O-scale guys. They do a lot of work on the O-scale engines. N-scale and HO work area. Again, you've seen some of this. This is the staging area for the N-scale guys that they're putting together for the N-scale layout. And of course there is the N-scale layout part of it that they're working on. Part of this was saved from the old club up around Ed's Hobby Shop, and they're going to be using it. This will eventually connect in with our modular layout that will be here. Of course, we do take this to shows. This will be, as I said earlier, we'll have it up at our October show up at Lakewood Campground Conference Center. And this will be displayed there. And we can take it apart and carry it around. Getting back to the HO layout, which has been under construction, switches now are operational. We are able to use our Digitrax controllers to open switches now. This, as I said earlier, is going to be the roundhouse. Over here in this area will be a diesel servicing area and also a car shop, so we can work on cars, and all the diesel serving facilities that we had at the other layout will be there. That building's just there temporarily. We're going to use it for something. Again, all this up here has just been put down. This is going to be the yard. All this in here. The yard will curve around also down there. This has all just been put in, this top area. I talked about it being put in last time, the last video. Over here, where I've got my pig train waiting, this is going to be a passenger facility. We'll have like a overhead bridge area in here and go from there. Again, we're able to bring trains in and out. Guys, I'm putting in our stations there. That'll be one panel there, obviously. That'll eventually be done. A lot of wiring going in now, as you can see. You can see a lot of the wires that are going through. This is going to be industry right over here. As you can see, they've laid out some of the buildings. This is going to be a steel mill. There'll also be a Y in here. But you can see this is where the electric furnace will go. Then we'll have a blast furnace. And the tracks are going to curve around kind of a area here going to that steel mill. We've marked out things. This is going to be kind of, you can see the white area here. That's going to be a river or ocean, a river. We'll have a coal dumper here with a coal barge to load the coal into the barge. We'll have a traveling crane there for loading onto boats and barges. Over here is going to be really neat. We're going to have a lift bicycle bridge. Of course, there's the old car float. As you can see, one of our guys built this. We'll be adding this in here as far as this goes. Of course, there'll be other industries. And the branch line, again, as I said, will end up curving on around and coming along that track and coming on up. There's the pig train I'm running. Got some Proto 2K U30s on the front, Seaboard Airline, and then my Alco Atlas Alco RS 11s that I painted before Atlas actually did these. I put a lot of detail in them, so really love those units. Of course, you can see how my pig train is. I've been running it today. Been kind of quiet. We're up here on a Sunday. Nobody's around. It was packed in here yesterday. So you can see how our layout comes around. This is kind of temporary in here. This layout over here, tracks over here, and they come around and going around. There's been a lot of work really done on this bridge. I can't imagine the work the guys did on this. Bill Bumgartle and our club, incredible. They were working on it yesterday, putting in the cross sections. There's still more to go on it. The tracks, this is a temporary track right here. Eventually the tracks will come in and come across this bridge. We will be using code 86 when we come across, or code 80 I think it is, when we come across the bridge area here. So just makes it look better. Of course, we'll have the water. We're not gonna, some people have said, can you put real water in there? I said no. So we'll be putting the liquid water down in there. They put all the cross sections in. It's just incredible. Taking them a long time, but it's an incredible bridge. Obviously, if we ever have to move, we'll be able to take this bridge along with us, but it is a tremendous piece. You can imagine them trying to put the cross sections on the back side, so it was quite a feat. Hopefully that'll be fixed soon, and we'll have the tracks going across. Like I said, these tracks in here will be eventually moved. We may keep one track, might keep the tracks in there, we're not sure yet. But in any event, for some possible industry to come around, we probably will not though. This whole area up in here, this hole is here, it's going to be a branch line that'll come up and come around. And in the branch line there'll be a coal mine, there'll be a little town. Basically coal will be brought down to the bars. There'll be some industries up here, probably some mining or not, and other logging industries. So we've been working up a lot of different industries. The steel mill is going to be new this time, but there's our layout. You can see it coming down as I go across the room. We've really come a long way here. It's going to be a nice layout once we get it all finished in the area. Of course, again, if you're into O scale, this is our Line L guys layout. It's usually, a lot of the kids are drawn to this. It's usually a big crowd. These guys are a great bunch of guys that really love Line L and 027 and O gauge, and do a wonderful job repairing it. And if you have a Line L unit that may need fixing, these guys for a donation can look at fixing your locomotive. So in any way, again, there's our little temporary HO layout we have. It is just DC, and some of the DC guys that want to bring their stuff in just to test, but basically just a temporary little layout. Again, it's our train simulator. We are here at the Myrtle Beach Mall today. I opened the curtain so people could see, but basically we're closed. We had a big crowd yesterday, so this gives us a lot more intake of people, more donations. We're really glad to be up here at the Myrtle Beach Mall. It's really, our club has grown till about 50 members, so we are on the way here in Myrtle Beach. We're growing and even larger, so we'll be having operations eventually with this layout. That's one thing we couldn't really do as much as good at the old layout, but this layout will give us the opportunity to do a lot better operations. But anyway, I just wanted to give you all this update. Again, I'll update from here to here what we're doing. Again, real proud of the work that the club has done. We've got a great group of guys here working on this layout. So I'll be signing off. This is Law Bench 191. Thank you for watching this video.